A very good morning and welcome to another edition of YES101 Visual Radio for the Newsfirst team. I'm Ratna. Let's begin with your headlines.
Newsfirst headline.
IMF Executive Board to review Sri Lanka's program tomorrow. Representatives from several sectors continue trade union action. Assessment of schools damaged by disasters caused by heavy rains begins. And in news overseas, PM Modi assigned portfolios to his 71 Council of Ministers. And in sports, Bangladesh falls short as South Africa conjure a win. The Article 4 consultation and second review under the Extended Fund Facility for Sri Lanka are on the IMF board meeting agenda for the 12th of June. The session will evaluate Sri Lanka's economic policies and reform progress. Recently, a team from the IMF completed the second review of the program for Sri Lanka. The IMF Executive Board will consider the review of the IMF staff in order to release the third tranche of the approximately $3 billion facility for the island nation. Several days ago, State Minister Shehan Semasinga said that Sri Lanka looks forward for continued support of all countries for a successful review to unlock the third tranche, which will further enhance economic stability, growth and reform efforts. Meanwhile, the trade union action initiated by the Engineers Association of the Road Development Authority based on several demands is ongoing. Chairman of the association, Hemachandra Gunasinghe, says the union is taking action based on the fact that it is not possible to approve a recruitment procedure and the failure of the governing authority to approve the number of vacant employees. The Government Service Association says that they will be engaged in a continuous trade union action from today. Its chairman Duminda Udugode says that his association reported sick leave yesterday and withdrew from duties. Meanwhile, it is the 40th day of the university non-academic employees' continuous strike. The assessment of schools damaged by the disasters caused by heavy rainfall has started. The Ministry of Education said that it has requested information about the schools from the provincial education authorities. It has been predicted that 500 million rupees will be spent for the reconstruction of damaged schools, and the Ministry of Education said that the Ministry of Finance has also been informed in this regard. The Ministry of Finance announced that allocation will be made regarding the damaged schools after receiving the assessment reports.
International news.
A day after taking oath of office for a historic third consecutive term, Prime Minister Narendra Modi yesterday assigned portfolios to his 71 Council of Ministers. The new Union Cabinet held its first meeting at the Prime Minister's residence in the evening, following which the full list of portfolios were released. No change has been made in the Cabinet Committee on Security composition, signalling continuity. Prime Minister Narendra Modi yesterday retained Amit Shah, Rajnath Singh, Nirmala Sitharaman and S. Jaishankar in charge of the four high-profile ministries, Home, Defence, Finance and External Affairs respectively in his new government. The four ministers in charge of these portfolios make up the crucial Cabinet Committee on Security headed by the Prime Minister.
Sports news.
South Africa won the T20 2024 World Cup match against Bangladesh by 4 runs. This was a Group D match of the tournament held at New York. South Africa, batting first in the match, scored 113 runs for the loss of 6 wickets in the scheduled 20 overs. Chasing a target of 114 runs, Bangladesh managed to only score 109 runs for the loss of 7 wickets at the end of 20 overs. The match between Canada and Pakistan will be held today at 8 p.m. Sri Lankan time, and you can catch all the live action of the ICC Men's T20 World Cup on TV1 and as well as www.siriusatv.lk. Now that's all the news we got for you on this edition of YES101 Visual Radio. For the Newsfirst team, I'm Ratna.